Blackstone Audio presents The Wilmington Ten, Violence, Injustice, and the Rise of Black Politics in the 1970s by Kenneth Robert Janken. This book is read by Ron Butler. For Pat. Introduction. Wilmington and the 1898 Mentality. The case of the Wilmington Ten amounts to one of the most egregious instances of injustice and political repression from the post-World War II Black freedom struggle. It took legions of people working over the course of the 1970s to right the wrong. Like the political killings of George Jackson and Fred Hampton, the legal frame-up of Angela Davis, and the suppression of the Attica Prison Rebellion, the Wilmington Ten was a high-profile attempt by federal and North Carolina authorities to stanch the increasingly radical African-American freedom movement. The facts of the callous, corrupt, and abusive prosecution of the Wilmington Ten have lost none of their power to shock more than 40 years after the fact, even given today's epidemic of prosecutorial misconduct. Less understood, but just as important, the efforts to free the Wilmington Ten helped define an important moment in African American politics, in which an increasingly variegated movement coordinated its efforts under the leadership of a vital radical left. In the first week of February 1971, African American high school students in the newly desegregated school system in Wilmington, North Carolina, staged a school boycott to protest systematic mistreatment by the city's education authorities, teachers, police who were called to campus, and white adult thugs who harassed them on school grounds. The students issued a list of demands and established a boycott headquarters at a church in town. As news of the boycott was disseminated through the local media, the homegrown Paramilitary Rights of White People, ROWP, organization launched violent attacks on the church and the students gathered there. Enduring drive-by shootings and receiving no police protection, the boycotters and their supporters fought back, establishing an armed guard around the church's perimeter. Some supporters, to this day unknown, burned a number of nearby white-owned businesses, including a mom-and-pop store called Mike's Grocery, close to the church. In the chaos, other instances of arson apparently were committed by business owners eager to collect insurance money. At the same time Mike's was going up in flames, police shot and killed a student leader who...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?